Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys real quick about trespassers and the dangers of trespassers. Now there's been several incidents. I live on a busy country road, you can see, and that's kind of the negative, one of the negatives out here, because this road is pretty busy and you get a lot of people coming up and down. So if they see you're gone, or if they know your pattern, if you're going to church, you're going to jiu-jitsu, I mean, if you're just leaving, kind of a danger. That's why we got security cameras up at the house, just for that, because we're not always home, obviously. But yeah, it's one of the negative things of living on a somewhat busy country road. But there's been several incidents I've had to run people off my property. Whenever you guys buy a new piece of property and you haven't established it yet, maybe you're not living out there, or you're just new to living out there, people are used to that land being vacant where no one's there, and they're used to roaming out on there and doing what they want. You're probably going to have some issues with that. So you guys have to be prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for that. I really didn't think that was even an issue. But there's been several incidents where I've had to run people off. So like I said, there were several incidents where I've had to run people off my property. But one that sticks out that I want to share with you guys today, I'll probably end up sharing all these with you guys, because I think they're interesting little stories, and I think you guys might like them. But one incident was me and my father-in-law were wiring the bedrooms to the house, the pole barn house I got back behind me. We were wiring it up. I think we were putting outlets in that day. Had the window open, had let some breeze in there. It was actually a rainy day in the winter sometime. Well, as we're wiring, I hear something out there. I'm like, what is that? So I look out the window, and there's a guy standing out there, and he's just like this. Got his hands in his pockets, in his hoodie, and he's just soaking wet. And he's just looking around, like real suspicious looking. I'm like, man, this guy's up to no good. And from just looking at him, I was like, he's either drunk or he's high. He's on something. So I grabbed my pistol, put it on me. Walked outside, I walked outside. He didn't even know. I was like 10 feet from him before he even realized I was standing right there. He got startled whenever he seen me. I didn't say nothing. So as soon as he startled and seen me, I said, "What's up, man?" And hold on, I got more cars coming. So I said, "What's up, man?" And he just looks at me like I just startled him, you know. Well, he says, nothing. Like he was just in total shock that we were there, because we parked the vehicles out back. We were unloading stuff or whatnot, and you couldn't see it from the road. You couldn't see any vehicles there. And like I said before, we weren't living out here yet, and people knew that. So he was like, nothing. And I said, "What do you need, dude?" I said, "This is private property." He said, "Yeah." And he's backpedaling. As he's backpedaling, you know, he's walking back. So I'm kind of walking forward just a little bit, not being real aggressive, but you know, making my presence known that I don't want him there. He said, "Man," as he's going back, I just need to ride town. I need to ride town, because I was coming up here to see if you can give me a ride town." And I said, first of all, I said, "No, I'm not giving you a ride town. Second of all, this is like a 500 or 600 foot driveway that you just walked up and passed 3 no trespassing signs." I said, "You see those signs?" He said, No, I didn't see no signs. And I said, "Well, they're there." And I said, "I don't appreciate you coming up here. I'm sorry that you're walking out in the rain." I said, "But we're hooked up. We're busy. We're working out here, and you're not welcome on my property." He said, "Man, no problem." And this guy is out of his mind. I think he was on meth, and it's a problem out here in Oklahoma. People on meth, you know, but no, I'm pretty sure he's on meth. And his sole purpose was to look for something to steal. That's exactly what he was doing. And I knew what he was doing. And but I didn't just straight up come be a jerk about it or whatnot. But I was wanting him off my place. I made it pretty clear he wasn't allowed here. He seen my pistol. He's looking at me, looking at my pistol, backpedaling. And I told him, he said, "You sure you can't give me a ride?" I said, "I'm positive I can't give you a ride." And I said, "You need to leave." And he said, "Okay." And I said, "You don't need to come back either." I said, "We're out here full time now." I said, we don't want you back here." "No problem, man. No problem. I won't be back here at all." All right, so, you know, no big deal, you know, right? Like you're thinking, maybe he just needed a ride. Well, I'm telling you right now, he needed a ride to jail, because, and I'm going to tell you this, he asked me for a ride to Pryor. We live outside of Pryor, and he asked me for a ride to Pryor. Well, as soon as I watched him walk up this driveway, it was pouring down rain. As soon as he got to the end of my road right here, as soon as he got right here, a gold truck pulls up, he jumps in the back, they take off. Okay, well, I called my neighbor. My neighbor just lives right over there. They're actually hitting baseballs out there. You can probably hear me talking. But I called my neighbor and I said, hey man, I told him what just happened. He said, dude, the same guy did the same thing to my house. My mother-in-law was there watching the kids. He said he wanted to drink a water. He said he was just coming there for a bottle of water. So she gave him a bottle of water, and then she's like, I can't help you anymore. He goes, well, can you give me a ride to Locust Grove? And she's like, no, I can't give you a ride to Locust Grove. Okay, so right there, guys, they were scouting the place out, looking to break in, 100%. That's exactly what they're doing. So there's dangers in it. These guys were on, this guy was on drugs. I'm sure his buddies were on drugs, looking for stuff to steal so they can go sell it and get more drugs. I mean, it's a common practice out here. I just want you guys to be aware of the situation you're in. If someone comes on your property, you don't know them, you have to treat them as they're a threat. You don't need to be friendly and nice. And I'm telling you, my wife probably would say, yeah, come on, I'll give you a ride. I don't know. No, but I'm telling you guys, you cannot be friendly, nice, and gentle to these trespassers. You just can't do it because you don't know them. They don't know you, but they're there for no good. So you guys got to be aware of the situation. If someone's trespassing on your property and you got it marked very clearly, you don't want anyone on there, then they're not allowed there. I mean, it's against the law. They're not supposed to be there. You have the right to protect yourself and your family and your property. I'm not saying go shoot everybody that comes on your property, but you don't have to be nice and friendly to them either. You need to let them know that they're not welcome. That's what you guys got to do. You got to make your presence known. You got to make it known that they're not welcome there. You don't want them there, and it's not safe for them to be there because you start getting trespassed, you start getting things coming up missing. They might hit you once. They might get your air compressor off the porch one time. You're like, oh man, someone stole it. Well, the next time they might break in your house, steal your TV, whatever they can, and another time they might come in there and they might hurt you and your family. You just don't know. So you have to stop it. You have to stop it at its original point if you can. I got security cameras up there. I'll walk up there and I'll show you guys a couple cameras I got. And I got this little camera that I can actually watch from my phone, and it helps out a bunch. I get the chickens walking on the porch when I used to let them free range whenever I was at home. So I mean, this thing works great. If that's something you guys are interested in, is a little camera that you could put in your window or outside on the porch and actually view it from your phone pretty much anywhere. I was 3 hours away and I'm getting notifications on my phone that, you know, pictures and videos and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And actually one day my daughters were walking outside on the porch to go to school, and I knew what time they were leaving, so I got on there and you could talk to it and they could hear you through the speakerphone. I was, hey, what are you doing? They jumped. It scared them pretty good. It's pretty funny. But that's just some measures you guys could take. Put the no trespassing signs, and obviously if they're thieves, they don't care about that. But if they see a camera, if you put signs out that you're recording them, that might deter some of them. I mean, it's worth a shot. That's what I do. So I'll walk up here and I'll show you that little camera. So if any guys are interested, I'll put a little link down below. You guys can go check it out on my Amazon account. Really do appreciate it if you guys do that. But I'll go up there and I'll show it to you guys. All right, guys, I'm on my front porch, and you can see one camera right over there. There's another one right there. And this is one I wanted to show you guys. Those ones go to the house and they record, but it's not real great quality. But this one right here, I can move it from my phone, move it around. I don't have my phone with me right here, but you can move it around. I think the name of that kind of camera is like Kamtron with a K. I'll find it, put a link down for you guys below. But yeah, it's really cool. You can record it, you can move it around, talk to them, all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, go check it out. Hey guys, if you like this little story about Trespasser, you guys want to hear some more stuff, I mean, I got several. I've had to run several people off my property. One of them even had the nerve to put a note on one of my deer feeders. That's a different story. But if you guys like that and you guys want to hear some more, just let me know down in the comment section. Hey, let's hear some more of these stories. But yeah, guys, just once again though, be prepared. Don't let people just walk all over on your own property. More times than none, they're there for no good, going to rip you off or something. That guy that I told you about before was 100% on drugs, looking for stuff to steal. And when they're in that state, they'll pretty much do anything to get their next fix. And he seen my pistol, and he knew I probably seen the old Marine Corps hat too. No, but he knew that it wasn't a good idea to be there, and he took off. All right, guys, smash that like button for me if you would. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click that little bell for notifications. I'll talk to you guys next time.